last time I was here, I saw some signs of an old mine. So, I'm going to pop over and have a look. See if it is an old mine. Oh. Ah, possibly easier just to go down the creek a bit and walk across the rocks. Good boy. That's it. Good dogs. See here, I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a hill and comes down there and flattens out into like, not quite a road, it's a bit thin up there, but for a rail cart, like a mine cart, definitely. Or just, maybe even just a walking. Like you can see, it's carved out a fair bit there. Like that wouldn't just happen. It's definitely not a creek bed. So we'll follow it up and we'll see. Exciting. Tree's just lost its bark. Rust coloured, which is different. I guess it's the opossums climbing the sap. They're normally white. So you can see there's still a bit of a ditch. It's more of a ditch now than a path, but still, it's not natural. See all these piles of rocks. Look around, there's no rocks. There'd be all the mine tailings. That's heavy. So show. You can see up there that hill, that's all loose rock as well. That could also be tailings. That's what first got me to have a look in here, because I could see one. Not that particular one, but another one. So we'll keep heading up. That actually drops right off there. They could have been following an old creek bed too for the tin. That would explain why that's a sudden drop out there. It just ran out. I'm guessing that doesn't go under very far. Ooh. Still goes up though. Bit of a flat. Oh, looky here. Evidence. Bit of tin, old stovepipe or something, but that's hand riveted. Pretty old. So we're onto something. This flat here was probably their camp, or who knows, processing spot. It's definitely flat. Now we're It's tricky now. The little ravine goes up that way, so we'll keep going that way. Just can't really see anything through there. Big steep hill up there. This is definitely a hole. Oh, isn't it? We are right down in a hole. Some kind of fungus. Right, but there's nothing there, unless it's collapsed. But that way faces downhill as well, so doubtful. Ground's hard. Oh, now we're... There goes Wallaby. And there. Alright, camera off for a while. Right, I'm along a little further. I've climbed up one of the banks on the side, and you can see what a huge area, well, what looks like it's been carved out. You can see the angle this comes up at. I would have maintained that pretty much up to there, top of the hill. So a lot of this area here, which there may have been an old creek bed down there, they've just washed it all. I'd say they wouldn't have dug, they would have, you know, washed it all out, pumped the water up from a river which is just behind me, washed out all the banks and caught it and dredged it. But that's a lot of area to do by no electricity and stuff, however they did it. This is only a small part of it as well. I mean, we've just been walking up through all those little drains and tracks and things. So it goes up a bit more, but I haven't got a terrible amount of time, so we may have to do some more exploring next time. I wonder if there's a road up the top there. And also, you can see down there through the bushes there's a mound of stones. So I might walk up to the top of here and along down to there, see what we can get. They didn't stop there. All down there as well. Looks pretty cool. Winston! Must have been a while ago. These man ferns are reasonably, they're not huge, but they're big. They take a long time to grow. And the trees, see, there's no big trees in there. You could nearly age the site by the size of the trees. Well, there's no mine so far. I thought I found an entrance of one last time I was up here, but it had caved in. I just wanted to dig it out a little, thus the little spade, to see if it was an entrance. But by the look of it, it was all open mining, open cut. Following the cutting down now, which this one's quite narrow and steep. So this will take us down to that pile of rocks, which I'm guessing this... Hey! Winston! So don't piss off again. Winston! God! Where's he going? Winston! Winston, come on! He's gone feral. Bloody bush dogs. Come on, here we go. One of them's going to go down that bank in a minute. Good boys, come on. Ooh, still steep. Where's that pile of rocks? They must have piled those up to, they're the ones that they washed out. Seems like a high pile, like carry it up there, and there's more up there that have come down. I don't know if I need to climb down into that ravine or keep going down this bank. There's a wallaby. You see him? He's looking right at us. Good boy, Winnie. Huh, I don't know if you can see him. I'm trying to see him on the camera. He's straight ahead. There's a tree there with a dead branch hanging out of it. And over to the left there's a little peppermint bush. And he's right down the middle there. He's looking right this way going, what's going on here? I can hear strange stuff. Might just suss out the situation before making my presence known. He's got little pink ears. He's looking around. None of the dogs are near him. Oh, but you can see the white dog. You probably can't even see him on the camera, so I don't know why I'm waiting. I'm waiting for him to hop off. He's probably more patient than I am. We'll move on. Oh wow, oh that hurt. Scratched the back. Look, it's a fungus thing that's pretty dead, but it's got, oh, it's dead on top, it's not dead underneath. Oh, I just have to touch it. Oh. Weird. Finger will probably drop off now. Huh. I'd say this is an unfinished one. They'd barrow the rocks in to that little flat, then heap them up, and then heap up the hole and do another one. That would have to be exactly what that is though, wouldn't it? Oh. And this would lead back to the cartway in that case. She's just there. Oh, there's another pile. God, you nearly have to go up there and have a look why there's a pile there and another pile up there. Alright, just for the fans. You can tell no one's been up here for a very long time. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, nothing. For the record, that wallaby was just there. There's more rocks. We've come from up there. Can't even see that pile of rocks. Oh, must be here around the corner. Right. How are we going to get out? I reckon we will go down that way. Look, you can see the same thing here. See, there's a bit of a track, just slightly. Bit of a track through the middle to the end. So they just keep bringing the rocks to the end, and on this particular one, and dropping them off the edge. Ooh, there is a big ditch down there that we're going to have to cross. It looks like it flattens out up there a bit, but what the... That's actually below the level of the road and the water. Interesting. But yeah, definitely man-made rock piles here. And Jesus, it must have been a lot of hard work bringing these rocks out in barrows. I mean, how long would it take? This isn't even the biggest pile, but how long would it take? Take a while. Work. This is only one part of it. Alright. I've been rambling on a bit. Better get back. Well, no mine. Not this time. Might not even be a mine. She's all... I'm calling it open cut, but I'm not sure if that's the right way to explain this type of mining. I imagine what they did was just get pressurised water and just hose all the dirt away. But I could be wrong there, they could have still dug it. Still would have to pick up those big rocks. Now there's another huge dugout down here. This looks like it may have been a road along here, because it's flat. Come back, Winston, don't go down there. Oh, they must have done some down there as well. Oh, this way. Oh, it's not that much lower than the road. Oh, look at that. Some rail. There's some freaking... Oh, shit. Whoa. Some old... Oh, God, I can't even move it. Oh, yes, it came straight onto my foot. Definitely on the right track. There's probably heaps of that around here. Although, I don't know, they probably would have pulled most of it up and reused it somewhere. Oh, she's no good in the middle there. So this was probably the cutway down. To explain why there's a big cutaway there. And oh, look. There could be heaps of that stuff. It'd be well under the dirt now. Unless they had a rubbish dump somewhere, that'd be cool to find. Old bottles. See, this what we've been walking on is too easy. There's a bit of a ditch there. Ditch. But what we're on just goes straight out. It's nice and flat. There's two ditches coming together there. So that could have been all the runoff, little ditches for the water runoff to come down. It's a shame in places like this. There's no pictures. There may be pictures, but I'll have a look. It's pretty flat along here. I mean, could have been camping anywhere along here. It'd be tricky to find. Go, Kaiser. Well, we've come up the track a fair bit for where I entered the bush. Good adventures.